Hey everybody.
Hey y'all. Got a mouthful. We're eating, because we're eating from Dario's. If you don't know what a Dario's is, well,
I feel sorry.
yeah, you being deprived. You being deprived. Dario's.
They don't have an X on the back.
Dario. Dario.
Dario. It's so good. If y'all don't have a Dario in your
It
area,
is good, guys, really. I mean, hot dogs, old fashioned made with beef, all beef, and hamburgers. This is not that meat that they well, tastes like real meat.
and you don't even have to tell them well done for your hamburgers done.
So enough done. What is going on with this stuff? Since when did they start serving burgers? Medium rare. And you got to tell them you want yours well done. I thought you cooked the burger, and if you don't want it cooked, then you tell people, look, I want mine. Nevertheless.
And when we go, we share. We get the 2 hot dog special, and then we split it. I get a hot dog, he gets a hot dog, and then you do the double cheeseburger.
Yes.
Whatever. And we like it with slaw, chili, mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup. We add ketchup to it. And then we split the burger in half. So we get the best of both worlds.
And I always be cheating, y'all, because this is what I do. I cut the burger. She let me cut it. So when I cut it, I cut the burger. And just, if you look at the math part, even is right down the middle. It's a perfect circle. It go down the middle. The sides are even. Oh, no, not me. I cut it over a little bit. Her side is kind of wop-sided because I get the excess over on my side because
I'm glad. I don't need
Donna
all
got
that.
a stomach like a bird. So therefore, I don't have a problem with it. It's good with me. It's good with me. So if you ever have a Dario,
There you go.
if you have a Dario at your, please try it, guys. It is, and they're like, honestly, and this is no joke, they're probably the only fast food restaurant that can rival Chick-fil-A when it comes to
Service.
service and with the service and the appearance. Chick-fil-A is world class. Everybody knows that. So but Chick-fil-A don't sell hamburgers, do they? Mm-mm. Okay, so Dario, they have the market there, and it's funny
They don't
because
sell hot dogs either.
so where we're at, they were close, and it's like the battle of two titans. You want to see what the traffic is like. Now, you know, Chick-fil-A gonna hold their own when it comes to traffic, but Dario hold their own too. I mean, it's just really good food. So if you're near one, please try it. If you go by a town and you see a Dario, we highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. So I would say that, guys. Try it. Please try it.
So this is easy meal night. But what we really wanted to talk about, wanted to thank you all so much for all of your wonderful comments with our pantry / extended pantry closet organization. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful comments. And as I was reading through them, there were several of you who said that pretty much you were inspired to do something with your pantry or your closet. Someone said they got an idea for their shoe closet. Several of you said, I think one person said that, Miss Donna, you making me get up off my, my do nothing and get it done. And just like I said, reading the comments, and so many of you seem to be inspired and encouraged. You got ideas. You felt like, okay, I can do this, or I need to do this. And whenever I share that kind of content, that's always my intention, and that's my goal. I share that kind of content to inspire you and to encourage you. Several of you mentioned how blessed I am to have my husband to be my personal carpenter and just bring my visions to life. So definitely, baby, I appreciate you. There is no way that I can get these things done without him. So I truly know, I know that I am better than blessed, and I certainly appreciate it. Sometimes when we do projects together, I sit back and I try to think, how would I be able to accomplish something like this by myself? And certain things I just don't have the patience for. A lot of things I really feel like I couldn't do. I would have to hire somebody to do. So I do not take him for granted and what he does, y'all. Oftentimes he doesn't see my vision, and he's kicking against what I want to do, and I'm like,
Screaming and
babe,
hollering out, I don't understand.
just do it like this. I promise you, it's gonna be fine. This is what I want. This is how I want it. So that's what he does. I did tell him, several of you got on him about not wearing your goggles.
And I have a whole drawer full of those things.
Drawer full of goggles.
And just in the moment, moving right then, but that's when a serious problem can happen. So point well made, point taken. I'll be more mindful of that in the near future. But let me say this. One second,
While he's chewing up his food. And I thought it was so cute. Somebody also mentioned, where's Jackson with his flashlight? Like, yeah, Papa needed Jackson. Papa needed Jackson.
Yeah, that
with
man
his
was
flashlight.
here with me, so he would have been right there in there with me.
But y'all, it was very early. That Saturday morning, we had talked off and on about me doing the pantry or doing that closet. And I just woke up that morning and it was like, today is the day.
Today is going down.
I can't take it anymore. And when I got up and first got started, I had been working for a while. When you guys saw me banging and taking the shelf loose, by that time I knew he was up because I could hear the TV, because otherwise I would have waited to do that because I knew that would have disturbed him. But he was already awake. He was just sitting there. I guess he was watching TV. The TV was on. But as he heard me struggling, he came on in. What were you going to say?
Let me just say this. Many times when you're looking at social media or looking at a person and they showing this beautiful thing that have done, and God knows there's been some spectacular things that people do on social media. I'm one of the ones, for you all that don't know, one of the many things that callings that God had for me is I am a preacher of the gospel of Jesus Christ. If that offends you, I'm sorry you offended. I'm not sorry for the calling that he put on my life. But I look at a lot of things through the aspect of preaching. And so one thing I think about many times with Donna when she's doing a thing is a saying, God takes the mess and makes a message. And so many times on social media, you guys see the people showing you all of these things, and you're looking and you're just a spectator because you're looking at how beautiful they are and everything is done. So you're just spectating. But what Donna wanted to do is have you to be a participator. She wants you to be a part of. And so what I wanted to do with Donna, we talked about, I wanted you guys to see the mess. Donna wanted you guys to see the mess. And many times when you see the mess, people criticize you and put you down because of your mess. But they don't see the message. You can't see the message until the mess is revealed. So when you see the mess, and at the end, you see the message, you see how far the person has come. And so many times people look at where a person is right now, but you don't know how far the person has came. They're not what they used to be. Now they're not what they need to be. But they're not what they used to be either. And so with Donna doing that, you guys was able to see the mess. And so seeing the mess, you could identify there and say, you know what? My closet don't look that bad. so you guys can say, it's Donna. Look, so you was able to see her mess. And as she said, is that one thing about here, this is the judgment-free zone. We're not going to judge you.
Maybe on our end, not on their
Well,
end.
you do have some. You have some that ain't going to follow. That are not going to follow the rules.
Speaking of which, as a matter of fact, because sometimes I do think twice, 3 times, maybe 4 or 5 times before I share certain things, because one, everything that I do is already scrutinized because I am a pastor's wife. That's just a category that we are often put in, and we are judged for how we looked. We are judged by what we wear. Hairstyles. You have on too much makeup. Too many earrings. Too much. All of the above as a pastor's wife. And so sometimes I really think several moments before sharing certain things. And for whatever reason, with that closet, I really wanted to share. I was embarrassed and ashamed of how it looked. But like my husband said, I wanted you to see the real, because so many times on social media, you see people can be what they want to be, whomever they want to be, however they want to be it. They can make it look like everything is just peaches and cream and everything in my house is just intact, in place. It's just immaculate. And for the majority of us, that's just not always the case, And sometimes when things are behind the closet door, they have a tendency to get even worse. So when I was
out of sight,
out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind.
And when I was getting ready to record that day, you guys heard me say, we look, but we don't judge.
And some people look, but they don't listen.
That y'all look, but you don't listen. So there was a comment that I received, and I don't want you guys to feel like, okay, Miss Donna, don't you worry about that. We said this, it wasn't that bad. I want you to hear this because I tried to respond to the comment. And in my responding to the comment, when I hit enter to post my comment, it's like it wouldn't post. And this is when I showed the first video of what the closet looked like. I showed the before and told you we look, but we don't judge. And then I went back through the comments and I couldn't find the comment that this particular person had left. I'm not going to share the name or their YouTube handle. I didn't see the comment. So unless I overlooked it, because when I tell you I looked and I looked and I looked, because I had time that day. And I just really wanted to respond.
She was going from Donna to Donna.
Well, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. And I wanted to respond because it was put on the public platform. So I wanted to respond publicly. And the comment said, have you ever heard of donate? Period, question mark. I'm surprised that you are a pastor's wife and you hoard. So my response was, and again, I am responding now because I tried to respond and it went away. Okay? So my response was, have you ever heard, if you don't have anything nice to say, not to say anything at all? And then I said, what does my being a pastor's wife have anything to do with this video? And my last statement was, there's a big difference in a lot of stuff that's unorganized as opposed to me hoarding. That's what I see. And when I hit enter, honey, I couldn't find the comment and look for it. So I'm saying all of this to say that I'm not being out of shape about it. Like I said, I had time. So since she made the comment, I wanted to respond. And since my response kept disappearing, I wanted you to hear my response. But that's just a perfect example of the scrutiny that we are under as pastors' wives, because me being a pastor's wife has nothing to do with the fact that I have an unorganized closet that is now organized. So it's
Let me interject right there.
okay.
I think it is more acceptable, if you would. It could be, well, let's put it this way. It's understandable as a pastor's wife why a lot of stuff can't get done, because the amount of work that you guys would not know how much work she does in the ministry, then being mom, then being
Nana,
Nana, and then being wife. And then after you look at all of the day, you got to realize, what time do she have for her?
But you know what, babe? I'm not even gonna make an excuse, because it was unacceptable. And
but
I
the
got
point
to
is,
the point that I'm just sick of it. So like, today is the day.
And so, I totally get that. I get that. But how many times, guys, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I get to it is always going to come, because
close the door.
Yeah, because there's so much going on in life. It's not like you a wife that have nothing to do all day but sit around the house and dust. There's a world of stuff that is going on.
And then you didn't even mention the fact that I am a content creator.
Yeah, I was just going to get to that. Then deal with the business part of it.
Yeah.
So, guys, it is an incredible amount of work. And you just don't know, she goes to bed sometimes 2, 3 in the morning, and she's up at 6, 7. Well, 6. No, actually it's 5:30. Because sometimes she'll leave out with me.
Yeah, and if nothing else, oftentimes I wake up with you. If I hear you, I'm like, good morning, babe. Have a good day. I love you.
And then sometimes you get a little man.
Oh yeah, when I go take Jackson to daycare.
Yeah, so it's just a lot. So all of this thing, she has a lot really going on. So that's not here nor there but excuse. But the point I was making through all that is, I think it's good that you guys be able to see all of it. And see, social media can become just like reality TV, that people only show you what they want you to see. But it's not reality, because reality, sometimes you don't feel good. Sometimes you don't, I can't get to this. Sometimes it's just,
and
life.
And I think it really made me want to respond, because it's like, I told you, we look, but we don't judge. And then that comment was left.
Yeah, they told you they look, but they don't listen. I'm looking, listening,
and y'all know I say, it's not that I expect you guys to agree with everything we say or everything we do, but it's like, because I was already a little hesitant about showing you that mess, and then that comment was made. So that's my response to your comment. But all is well. When I looked at all of the comments after the video was posted of the after, and I even showed a snippet of the before again. I should have said in the small caption, remember, we look but we don't judge. But just looking at all of your comments, and especially the ones where people were inspired and it helped you guys, I said mission accomplished. So I appreciate you all giving me, for those of you that did, I appreciate you all giving me grace, because life get the lifing over here, and it's like, if I had my way, I would give you all a video pretty much every day, and if I could. And you don't know the times that I've gotten up and I've planned that I'm gonna do this today, and then I may get a call and it's something dealing with ministry that I may need to go do, or just something I need to go handle, or some type of business that I have to go take care of. And although I'm still learning how to have more of a balance. What I know about me is that I have to, when I'm working, I have to start my workday early. And for the most part, I try to be ready to bring it in by the time he gets home in the afternoon. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't work. But then when I have those days where my schedule has changed because I need to dart out of here and go do something, be it something with, my grandchildren or just whatever it may be. My daughter may need me. Somebody in ministry may need me. When I get back, if it's like after 2, 3 o'clock, it's hard for me to get into work mode. So it's hard for me to get into work mode. So I'm learning how to, okay, I just can't get this video posted and edited today because what you know about my videos, they take me editing. Most of my videos, a sit down video like this, I can edit pretty quickly. And by pretty quickly, I mean maybe about an hour because I have to listen to the music and all of that. But when I do a video like the closet renovation video, that video is going to take me at least about 6 hours to work on. Now, some of you, maybe you can edit quicker than that, but I'm very particular. I like to get my transitions where they need to be. I like to have my music where it needs to be. And I really take pride in my trying to give you guys quality content. And it just takes time. So again, I appreciate you all so much. I am so glad I posted that video, even showing the before, because I want those of you to be encouraged that you feel like you're overwhelmed. Y'all, Miss Donna, I get overwhelmed too. If I didn't have my dude number one to do those shelves, then you can always, somebody gave me ideas about some type of pop-up shelves or different kind of shelving that you can use to put in your closet that would still suffice. So I just feel so accomplished that I encourage, I don't know, I just think that video right there was more encouraging, definitely, even in the wardrobe room. I guess because we can all relate because we got all them groceries
well,
in a small space.
I would say one thing with Donna. She is we balance one another very well. I can work very well in chaos. No matter how bad it is. Matter of fact, I thrive in the chaos. Taking the mess, getting it all in to make a mess. But Donna is very she is very structured, very structured. And who moved my cheese? Mm-hmm. If one thing is moved, it's like everything. It's just come to a stop. So me, when you look at the doing the closet, I always tell Donna. She knows this, baby. How do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One bite at a time. So I told her one thing about me, you'll find with me, guys. Whatever I'm doing, if I have to clean up a whole house, let's say we're going to take out a whole house, the route I would go is I would start with one room, the room that's furthest from the front door. That's where I'm going to start. And I'm going to get that room cleaned out and cleaned up, and then I'm going to close that door. And once that door is closed, there's no need to go back in it.
And when I tell you that's him, because before we got married, while we were engaged, when he was moving me out of my apartment, before we got married, I was going to hire movers. Because listen, baby, I ain't got the time or the patience. I just don't. And he was like, oh, no, that's not what we're doing. He said, I have this. And he literally started at the bedroom that was furthest from the door. It was all one level. I had 2 bedrooms. He started at that back bedroom. When I said empty the room, it was vacuumed. If there were any spots on the wall that needed to be cleaned or anything, and I don't think there was, but he vacuumed. When I say that room was emptied, he closed the door. And I'm like, and here we are 24 years later, and that's still how he operates. And when I tell you a mover and a shaker, this dude, I just get out of his way. I get out of his way because he ain't gonna do it like I want it done. And anxiety be through the roof looking at all that stuff everywhere. And I just be like, let him do what he does. Because listen, keep talking about you. I'll see you that dude, babe.
but that's what I would do. So what it does is, now it may be junky in the front of the house, but one thing you can say is when you go all the way to the back, everything is cleaned, turnkey. And so all I have to do now is to deal with just right here. Just right here. So the point that I make to you is I'm one that wants you to see it. because you can't appreciate the ending if you didn't see the beginning.
And I'm trying to figure out what made her look at that closet and think that I'm a hoarder just by that one closet. I mean, I'm like, where did that come from?
But that's
Because baby, you need to look at the TV show Hoarders. Now that will show you what a hoarder is, baby. That was just a whole lot of stuff that needed to be organized. But she said, "I'm surprised you hoard."
But you know, it's amazing to it but that's the reality of life. A lot of people judge you for what they see, but they do not know the whole story.
Exactly.
You don't know where I'm going. I mean, if you come in, anytime you see when they're building new apartment complexes and everything, in order to fix up anything, you got to first tear down everything. You got to just completely level it, and then you can build it properly.
But at the end of it all, the mission was accomplished because my heart was just warmed by so many people that it encouraged just to see the before and the after, and even the process of us doing the shells.
Because we're positive over here.
I mean, I did chuckle when I read it. I said, "What?" Wait, I'm like, wait a minute, let me read that again. I said, "Oh, I got time today," and I was just a typing, and I hit that. In my comment, this bit.
She said sin and God said not.
That's not
right.
She
said sin and God said not.
It just and I went back and looked for, and I couldn't see her comment. So you know what? I don't know.
She could have had a change of heart.
Yeah, she could have had a change of heart.
And so we don't know. So we're not putting down or whatever. But the point is, it led to a good thing because, like I said,
when I told my husband, he said, "Baby, we can talk about that."
Yeah.
I say, "Babe,
so the thing is,
I ain't gonna say that 'cause I ain't no hoarder, baby."
So with us, we just want to let you guys in to see everything that we have going on. And guys, instead of just seeing the end game, and I really do think of everything Donna has done, this has been for her almost like a therapy. It's just to know how much you guys have you know, how y'all felt, and especially your comments saying, "Miss Donna, you know, if you can do it, I can do it too." And I read into that, "Miss Donna, your place was jacked up. And if yours jacked up and you can..."
So many people just could relate.
Yeah, it is because it's life.
Yeah.
A closet is like life. You stuff everything in your closet, but sooner or later, you're going to have to clean up your closet.
Yeah,
you got to get in your closet and get in there and clean it up.
Behind, the wife, Nana, mother, pastor's wife, y'all, I am human. We are not perfect. Everything is not, despite what you guys may see, everything is not always in place in our home. And I'm thankful that I don't have a husband that, because some people can just be so anal. Nothing can be out of place. And I'm so glad that he is not that way. But what I am learning, even as I'm getting more organized, is that for me to stay on top of it, everything has to have a place. Everything has to have a place. And because I'm struggling, and a lot of people could relate to needing more storage space, I'm just going to have to invest in, because we're not building any more closets in the house. So I'm just going to have to invest in pretty storage alternatives, like the different cabinets and stuff that we can put together to store stuff. So everything has to have a place. And I even have extra space in that closet. And when I go in there and look around, it's just like some of my dishes that I don't have room to put in the cabinet, and my pretty glasses for my dining room. I was able, and see, a lot of them I've already gotten rid of because I didn't have anywhere to store them. So the blue ones and the other ones are the last two sets that I really, really loved. I didn't want to get rid of. So yes, I do know how to donate. I know how to give away.
But you will be amazed what she has donated and given away. It's just crazy. But the thing is, just saying to you guys, thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate your interaction with us and just letting you see all of it. And so at the end, there's nothing like a good story. Okay. I just say this, sorry, there was a movie. I love this movie. Matter of fact, we ain't talking about a movie lately that we looked at. But there's this movie, and the movie is with Denzel Washington. It's called Fallen. Now, I love the movie for this reason. The first minute of the movie, it tells you the whole movie. And now you're on the roller coaster ride, and the ride is so good, you forget what they told you in the beginning. What he said in the beginning of the movie is, let me tell you about the time that I almost died. Now, with that said, we know that at the end of the movie, he's what?
He's not gonna die.
He's not going to die. So no matter how the roller coaster ride, David, no matter how it turns and flips and twists, we're coming through this thing at the end. So the thing that I say we want to show you guys, we want to show you us fixing this. Now, no matter what it looks like in the beginning, you know at the end it's going to be fixed.
Yeah.
It's going to be fixed.
Yeah.
And so we just, we love bringing you guys on the ride with us. We thank you guys for sharing the time with us and just being here with us and as family. And it just means a lot.
And one more thing, somebody also said, Miss Donna, have you ever thought about being some type of consultant, I guess with decor or interior designer? And I feel like I can't do that. And the reason I say that, and please receive this in the spirit in which I say it. The reason I say that is because I have an attitude about our home. And my thing is, with my home, as long as I love it, my husband is good with it, even though I share it, I don't care if don't nobody like it, because this is my home. So when it comes to doing something for somebody else, I think I would always be a little afraid that, ooh, what if they don't like it? And I may see something that's really different, because I love different things. I don't like cookie cutter stuff, or you seeing stuff in my home, excuse me, that everybody else has. Just like it's certain things that you decorate with that I'm not interested in, like people, and this is no knock if you have these things in your home, please don't think I'm throwing off. But people that may have, like when they decorate their coffee tables, they have those, like those big chains, you know, the big chains and stuff that they have laying over the coffee table, books or whatever. You see that in a lot of decor. I don't like stuff that everybody has. I've always been the type, I like different stuff. I like unique stuff. Sometimes I can get way out of the box and be like, I'm surprised I like that. But if I keep thinking about it and looking at it, I know I really like it. So once I bring it home, it's like, as long as I like it. So that's why I think it would be hard for me to do that for someone else, because I would think, what if they don't like it?
And it could be something very nice. Like, Donna's just not the type, if even buying something, she don't want something that everybody can get the same thing. And so she'll get the thing that's just totally, you know, if you're unique by having a thing and everybody got the same thing you have, then you're no longer unique. You're just ordinary. So she's not trying to be that type of person. You know, you see some people, they just get crazy with it. You're like, you know what, man, you look like a plum. You just don't look, well, some of the stuff that people will put on and say, this is just me. Okay, that's you, be you. So, but there's a way where people look at you and say, well, that's different. And then they can look at you and say, that's different.
And if I like it, if it's something everybody's doing and I really, really like it, I don't mind it, but I don't do things just to, I have to really like it.
But what we're saying, John, we just want to
love it before I do it. So, and just like, oh my goodness, what was I going to say?
Hold on, let me think for you.
I lost my train of thought. There was something I was going to say.
If you don't like it, if you don't like it, you're saying you want to do the unique things for everybody else. And if I don't,
but just like you guys, I get inspired by content creators as well. And this video just blessed my heart that so many of you could relate. It was relatable, and you were inspired. I appreciate each and every one of you, and this dude right here.
Now the Beautiful Two Challenge. We have tackled her closet. Have you tackled yours? So have you? That's a little baby girl too. So the thing is, don't be afraid, guys. Just start where you are. Donna used to say this all the time in the early years.
Yes,
start where you are.
Video.
Do what you can. Use what you have.
You good? Y'all good?
Hey, mama.
Wait a minute, you on video?
What's wrong?
You be, huh?
calling you for 2 days now.
What you mean?
I've been calling you 2 days. I could not get a hold of you.
Uh-oh. Why is our connection unstable?
Come down there, Mom. I'm telling you.
You's gonna come down here, baby.
What's wrong with calling Dad to see if Mom, she okay?
We're doing a video. Say, hey, everybody, my fat baby.
So fat baby.
Huh?
You want to say hey?
Say hey.
Hey, not big boy. Hey, not big boy.
You being good?
Are you being good?
Of course not.
Are you being good?
He shook his head no.
He said like, no. Ain't no need to learn about it.
He says no every time. I've been calling you for
2 days. I'm about to come. I'm about to come to North Carolina. Keep playing. But again, so thank you guys for the ride with us. And we just, I want you guys to start where you are. Just start with it. Sometimes you just got to take everything out. Because I'm the type, if I see the mess, I'm going to deal with the mess. So I would take everything out so it would look messy in front of me. So I have to deal with this to make sure I get that. That's just my way of doing things. And it works out well.
And then when we did that closet, everything was right here at the front door and the dining room table. And then the patio came tumbling down. The patio wall.
Came, London Bridges came down.
We stopped that so he could take care of that. And it's like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. So we just wanted to do this video and respond to some of the comments. I think I hit everything that I needed to. Lucy was back at it. So we'll see what we do next as it pertains to projects. I know we will be getting back to the theater room real soon.
Yes.
So, but we appreciate you all so much. Thank you to those of you that watch everything that we upload. I can look at the numbers and tell what you all like. And you really like cake videos, but anything in the kitchen. But I appreciate you all for letting me do me out here in these YouTube streets and just all the different things, because I'm not just in the kitchen. I like to do so many different things, and I enjoy bringing you all along. So I appreciate you hanging in here with me. Just continue to share it. And when you watch it, you really help us. I know them ads get on your nerves, but even when you watch the ads.
We got spoiled. You have gotten spoiled.
Watch the ads, and it helps as well.
So, you guys started before all of this streaming and HBO for your older people.
It's the commercials.
Yeah, the commercials. You had to watch the commercials. Matter of fact, the commercials gave you a chance when you're looking at something real good and the commercial come on, you can run and go do what you have to do and then come back.
The commercial.
But now you guys have got to the point to skip.
And the way YouTube does it, some of them you can skip. Some of them
they're going to make you look at it. No, you're going to get this commercial whether you want it or not. So
we appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are the best. You good, babe? I think we've talked enough, but we just wanted to talk about that video. Oh, and before I forget, you notice I had one basket in there with those napkins in it, but I didn't want a whole lot of baskets because I wanted to see everything. I just wanted to see everything. Didn't want to have to pull and look inside baskets to see what I had. And it's just the satisfaction of opening that door and everything is just in its place and lined up perfectly and all the labels turned the right way. Ooh.
I'm saying this quickly. She we need some paper towels. So I'm going to get the paper towels. Oh, she got all her little paper towels and they'll just turn the same way. So we had just bought another big thing of paper towels. Open the thing and get one. Leave my closet alone. So now you can't go in the closet. It's just a showpiece. Food in there, expiration dates just holding on.
No, it's not. Don't say that.
But I'm saying, because she don't go in there, they'll be just sitting there like, this is how you found me, baby. 23 years ago, that's what it was. But I just
didn't want you to move the paper towels. And somebody mentioned expiration dates. I did check the expiration dates of things before I put it back in. When I unloaded the closet, I was just trying to hurry up and get it out. And I said, I'll get to that, but I did check expiration dates before.
And last thing I want to say for me, if you guys think so, honestly, she has pretty much gone through and she's very satisfied with our house right now. Everything else, I'm satisfied. She's satisfied. few things
you
she's
mean?
gonna do. Meaning, when I say satisfied, meaning projects that you wanted
Stuff
to do.
in order.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have more projects.
More projects, but nowhere near what it was. And they're in order the way it is, so she's good there. But boy, let me tell you something. We're coming around to bulk pickup. So, man, I gotta go fight the monster. The monster. And I'm gonna tell you something. That real beast. Now, some of y'all know what I mean when I say that real beast you gotta fight. Because when you go outside and let it up, and it's just sitting there looking at you. And it's like you may find a few people standing in your garage and you ain't know what you do. Oh, this is where, man, I never knew where my car was. The cars, all kind of stuff in the garage. So we're going to attack that because we're now in spring and we're getting ready.
Not quite.
Not quite, but we're there right there.
It's this month.
Yeah, so we're getting in spring this month. So what we're going to do?
Like today, it's 72 degrees today.
72
We liable to have snow next week.
And so getting ready to attack that. So that's a situation there altogether. So again, guys, it's I don't think Donna would never let y'all see that situation. But you know me, I'll let you see the mess because I know what the message is gonna be at the end. So, but guys, I enjoyed time speaking with you guys. If you like the video, let somebody know. Put your thumbs up and let somebody know. And if you didn't like it, but tell somebody to go look at something you didn't like. Tell them, say, I want y'all to look at this and I didn't even like it. And shake something. Just shake something.
Oh, we ain't shook something in a long time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hit the nosy.
That's turning on that notification bell. Okay, once you subscribe. I was going to just let you go on and do it.
So that's what it is. So that's what I'm saying, people. All the other stuff.
That's what it is. Shoes.
Sure, man. Go down. Sure.
Sure. Thank you all so much for watching. We already look forward to you joining us again next time. Bye.